I was a good player in Ireland and an Irish champion. I was a big fish in a very small pool. So I made the decision just to go and leave Ireland. £500 in my pocket. Right? I went off to England. I love the chess playing on the snooker table.
Stephen Hendry's 5-year reign as world champion is over. Ken Doherty is world champion for the first time.
I was world amateur champion. That gave me my pro ticket. And when I came over to England, I established myself very, very quickly as being like one of the best amateurs in the country because I was winning a lot of pro-ams. And that sort of gave me confidence. But I had a very bad start as a professional up in Blackpool.
Well, Ken Doherty 6. Mark Selby, 5.
And I lost a few matches to very, very low-ranked professionals, guys that I thought I was just going to steamroll these guys because I came in with a big reputation of being the best amateur in the world. And it didn't work out for me, and I lost my first 3 matches. It was really low, and I thought, Jenny, this is a lot harder than I thought. I thought the amateur game was tough, but this pro game is a lot tougher. For amateurs today, they have to make a decision. If they think they're good enough to go somewhere where they can test themselves against really, really good players, like I want to become a professional, so they can go there, learn. It is expensive now, but they have to make that decision and make these sacrifices if they want to try and make it. But that's the same in any sport. You have to play against the best. You have to learn. And you learn more from your defeats than I'll always say that. I even say that to my son who plays tennis, that you'll always learn more from your defeats, well you should do, than from your victories. I learned my lesson very, very quickly. But I managed, out of the couple of weeks up in Blackpool, I managed to qualify for the European. I beat Terry Griffiths. And I ended up getting to the last 16 of that event. And it sort of gave me the confidence to go on, and I beat Silvino Francisco in another one. And it sort of gave me the confidence that these guys are very established players. I used to watch them on TV, and I started to beat them, and that gave me the confidence to go on and really do well, I think it's just it's a beautiful game. It's not only is it highly skillful, it's highly psychological as well, and even the psychology part of it, I think, is a great selling point as well, because people watching it at home find that very, very interesting. The way the two players are playing against each other, trying to trap each other, set traps for each other, and then when you do get in, you sort of try and win the frame with big breaks and fancy shots. So I think that in itself makes snooker very, very unique in a way. And of course the fact that when your opponent is at the table, it's one of those unique sports that when your opponent is playing, you can't do anything but sit in the chair, and wait for your opportunity. There's not another sport that I know of that would be more or less the same, So that makes it very unique as well. I love the chess playing on the snooker table, I love games when they go right down to the colours and there's a fight for the yellow, the green and brown, and it goes down to maybe a black ball game. Games against John Higgins or players of his ilk, Alan McManus as well, Peter Ebdon. The craft of trying to break them down. You have to play the best players, you have to play the pros, you have to take the defeats, take stock of defeats and learn from it, and then keep moving forward. But if you're good enough, you will always come through in any way. I always firmly believe.
Beat Stephen Hendry 18-12.